Tonight, over 500 people signed a petition to take money away from the highest paid employees at WSU.
And one WSU student's tweet to help a local charity goes viral.
Also, mental health awareness is being talked about on campus. Murrow News 8 starts now.
From Studio B on the campus of Washington State University, this is Pullman's only nightly newscast. This is Murrow News 8.
I'm Shannon Hecht.
And I'm Nick Bartlett. Welcome to Murrow News 8.
More than 500 current and former faculty, staff, and students are circulating a proposal around WSU for President Kirk Schulz to find new ways to balance the budget. The proposal states that the highest paid employees on campus will see large pay cuts. Administrators making between $100,000 and $300,000 a year will see 10 to 30% reductions. A new round of posters reading "It's okay to be white" are appearing on the Glen Terrell Mall. WSU Vice President of Communication Phil Weiler said the university sees no justification for the behavior. A member of the bias response team said they want everyone to feel welcome on campus, including the people who posted the signs. For some of us, it can be difficult to detect mental well-being of friends and loved ones. Elizabeth Medina tells us about a program on campus that wants to make sure people can help one another in a mental health crisis.
When it comes to talking about mental health, research shows that most college students prefer to talk to a close friend or significant other. In light of that, the WSU Health and Wellness Center created Campus Connect, a program that provides mental health and suicide prevention training for students and faculty at no cost.
I think the fact that students are advocating and then also that the schools are working to also include professors in on these conversations of inclusivity is important.
The trainings teach participants the warning signs and risk factors for suicide and how to ask someone if they are having suicidal thoughts.
For staff and students that cannot attend trainings in person can easily access them online through Global Campus.
Well, the fact that they're getting this training is already opening that opportunity for them to identify things within themselves that they might have not thought about before.
Elizabeth Medina, Murrow News 8.
Campus Connect hosts their last mental health training for the semester on December 7th. For more information about Campus Connect and mental health, please contact the Health and Wellness Center at 509-335-3575.
A WSU student became famous on Twitter. Danny Messina posted a message via Twitter where she promised to donate money to St. Jude's Children's Hospital for each favorite and each retweet. The next day, her post had been retweeted nearly 190,000 times and had more than 435,000 likes. St. Jude said in a press release that they appreciated the awareness Melina and her Twitter message brought to the St. Jude's organization. There's a new library in town, and it's open 24 hours a day. Irish Concepcion met up with the founder of the Little Free Library to find out how it all started.
What looks like a cubby popping outside the walls of Franklin Elementary School actually serves as a mini two-shelf library founded by Nancy Nelson. Hoisted by just 2 wooden posts, the Little Free Library holds more than a dozen books.
I saw a video somebody posted of himself leaving a book at a Little Free Library he just gave to the world. And I thought that's just an amazing, generous thing to do. And that's what I want to have here.
Faculty and staff at Franklin Elementary School quickly jumped on board with the Little Free Library when the idea was first mentioned.
It just creates a lot of additional options for students to get their hands on books. And we know that's a great thing. The more books we get in students' hands, the better.
The Little Free Library is open for 24 hours and anybody is welcome to either check out or donate a book on a variety of topics, such as novels, nonfiction magazines, or picture books. With virtual teaching tools being more prevalent in classroom settings, Nelson's teaching space carries all sorts of books in a wide spectrum of categories.
My stepsister, she's probably 5 years old, and she's only really looking at videos and seeing the new dance crazes, and she doesn't really read that much.
Nelson says reading a book helps to exercise your imagination, unlike consuming social media, which makes you feed off of other people's thoughts. However, she uses Twitter as a tool to share good reads. Nelson sees reading as a way for anyone at any age to understand more of the world. Irish Concepcion, Murrow News 8.
When we come back, President Trump refers to a senator as Pocahontas.
And we'll tell you this year's hottest Black Friday item and what it means for us.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can you feel the sun?
President Donald Trump called Senator Elizabeth Warren Pocahontas during an event at the White House honoring Navajo code talkers. The event held at the White House honored the heroic Native Americans who helped the U.S. send coded messages in the Pacific War efforts. Senator Warren, along with other Democrats and some journalists, are labeling the president's comments as a racial slur.
It is deeply unfortunate that the President of the United States cannot even make it through a ceremony honoring these heroes without having to throw out a racial slur.
White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders said no offense is intended through the president's comments. President Trump came up with the nickname for the senator during his 2016 presidential campaign and questioned the legitimacy of Senator Warren's Native American heritage on multiple occasions.
After an attack on an Egyptian mosque killed more than 300 people last Friday, President Trump used the attack as proof for why the border wall with Mexico needs to be built. Trump tweeted earlier this week that, quote, "We have to get tougher and smarter than ever before, and we will need the wall, need the band." Trump received criticism for politicizing the strategy, including one congresswoman calling Trump an idiot and asking if Trump thought a border wall would prevent tragedies in America such as 9/11 and the Las Vegas shooting. The U.S. State Department issued a travel alert for Americans traveling to Europe for the first holiday season. The advisory asks American citizens to exercise additional vigilance while visiting tourist sites and highlight terror attacks in Berlin and Istanbul in December last year as a reason to take extra caution. They issued similar alerts last year around the holidays. One of the most anticipated shopping days of the year, fear and big sales result in record-breaking Black Friday gun sales. People purchased more guns than ever before, and most buyers said they purchased guns because of fear after the recent massacre in Las Vegas, Egypt, and now the terrorist travel alert. The FBI reports a record of over 200,000 background checks for weapon purchases on the day after Thanksgiving.
Al Franken returned to the Senate this week, and with his return comes another apology. The senator says he let a lot of people down and that he, again, is sorry. Franken received criticism for not being clear about exactly what he is apologizing for. While he did apologize, Franken said he does not recall touching women inappropriately while taking a picture. The senator believes he still has a political career and he hopes to regain the trust of women. After the break, Freddie tells us how much snow is on the way.
And when to expect it when we come back.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
It was a pretty cloudy day here in Pullman, and Freddie, how long will it be until these cloudy days turn into a wonderful winter wonderland?
Well, Shannon, it was a pretty cloudy day here in Pullman, but we are going to see glimpses of snow here in the Palouse in our 5-day forecast. But first, let's get into today's forecast. As you can see, today's high was at 39. We did have a cloudy day and some showers in the afternoon, and it was above average, but overall, it was a pretty chilly day. Going into tomorrow's weather, some people can't be happy because we are going to stay dry, but unfortunately, we're still not going to see that sunlight that most of us are enjoying. But as you can see, temperatures are going to range from the low 40s, and then temperatures are going to drop as we get into the evening. Going into the state map, it was a pretty rainy day all across Washington, and over on the east side, you can see the temperatures range from the high 30s to the mid 40s. And then over on the west side, temperatures were a little warmer despite the rain, and Seattle's used to the snow. Over at the 5-day forecast, you can see we're going to have that same combination that we're going to see today and tomorrow, where we're going to have a rainy day on Thursday and then a cloudy day on Friday. But then on Saturday, we're finally going to see those glimpses of snow as we get into December with rain snow on Saturday. And over on Sunday, we are going to see a cloudy day. But then on Monday, we're going to wake up to a light snow. And that's all the weather, but stick around because when we come back, we'll tell you what makes the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, something special.
Mom, can we get some ice cream? Please, Mom, please.
No, we're having dinner soon.
Please.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
Dad's home.
Yeah. The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
98 countries are participating in a charity called Giving Tuesday, which started in 2012 and spreads through the hashtag Giving Tuesday. While many people dedicate the days after Thanksgiving to shopping sprees, to finding deals during Black Fridays and Cyber Monday, people use Giving Tuesday to lend their time and money to charitable causes instead of making materialistic purchases.
Michaela Holmgren is the first woman with Down syndrome to compete in Miss USA pageant. The 22-year-old competed in the Miss Minnesota USA pageant Sunday night and took home not one, but 2 awards. The pageant director told Holmgren that she exudes the spirit of Miss USA by being true to herself and putting others first. Prince Harry of Wales proposed to Meghan Markle, and they are scheduling their wedding in St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle in May. No royal has married an American in 80 years. The Duchess of Cambridge recently announced that she and Prince William are expecting baby number 3 that same month.
Well, whenever you have some sort of royal wedding or people falling in love, it's just beautiful, regardless of the prestige. It's just always good to see people who truly love each other.
It's going to be a great event to watch for sure.
Yeah, and especially, since not a British person has married an American in over 80 years.
I really hope the Queen's Corgis will be there. I hope they have really cute outfits for that. That's all I want.
Definitely cute dogs.
Yeah. Thank you for watching. Join us every weeknight at 7 and 10 p.m. for Pullman's only nightly newscast.
Have a great night, and don't forget to follow Murrow News 8 on Facebook and Twitter.
Good night, Pullman.